Hey guys, welcome to week 14. This is going to be a very brief slideshow that will go over the topics, the assignments, and some general tips that I want to offer. All right, welcome to week 14. So technically the week started yesterday. However, I reserve Mondays for my classes that used to be face-to-face, and then on Tuesdays I prepare for my classes that were online and hybrid. So here we are. The good news is we only have about 3 more weeks of this semester. We can call it that, but we have about 3 more weeks to get, finish up strong, and we can do that. So our topic for this week is chapter 10, and that is stress, health, and human flourishing. Tons of good information. This topic is so relevant and so timely for what we're all going through right now. We're going to have 3 opportunities to earn points this week. So the first way is with class participation. You're going to need to make your initial post by Friday, and then you'll respond to 2 classmates by Sunday. You can earn up to 10 points for being engaged and active and participating on the discussion board. The other way you're going to earn points is via the quiz 4, which is going to be worth 25 points. And again, this is going to be on chapter 10. So I really encourage you to read the chapter, start with the summary, look at the headings, outline the chapter, and be prepared for when you take the quiz. Our last way to earn points is the homework assignment, homework 2, and this is going to also be worth 25 points. And it was supposed to be due on Sunday, but I think I'm going to move the due date to Monday since I'm posting this announcement a little bit late. Okay, so I'm going to survey the chapter with you. This chapter has 5 sections. The first section is stress, some basic concepts. So you'll learn a little bit about stressors. Stressors are the things that push our buttons. And you'll also learn about stress reactions. So from alarm to exhaustion. Next, you'll move into learning about stress effects and health. So you can read a little bit about AIDS and cancer and heart disease. And you just want to think about stress and health and how they're connected. Third, you'll be looking at coping with stress. This may be particularly worthwhile to spend time reading this section, considering it's giving you tips about how to cope with stress. Fourth is managing stress effects. So aerobic exercise, relaxation and meditation, and faith, communities, and health. So, another part of the chapter that might be worth your time and energy. Last but not least, happiness. And so you can read a little bit about wealth and well-being and why money has the potential to alleviate some stressors, but it doesn't automatically equate to happiness. Okay, so on this last slide, there's a reminder of ways to earn points this week, but I want to take time to share some of the basic tips for being an online student, because even though you signed up to be a hybrid student, right now you're an online student. So you might have already read these tips when you looked at the document transition to online, but some people may have not browsed the document or they may have skimmed over it. So I'm going to just read the list and give you a heads up on blah. Okay, I didn't record over my blooper. That is fast forwarding to number 7, lighten up. But anyway, this very short list is 7 basic tips for online students. And I came up with this list just off the top of my head, but I've been an online student for quite some time. As you all know, I'm pursuing a doctoral degree in psychology, educational psychology. So I've read a lot of articles about learning, cognition, problem solving, thinking, all that stuff, and also about online education. In addition, I've been teaching online since like 2005. So I have a lot of experience teaching online. So these basic tips are just some pointers. It's obviously not exhaustive. The first one is take responsibility for your learning. This is your education. So I would say don't think that the teacher is responsible for your grade. You're responsible for what you learn and your grade. The teacher's there to help, but ultimately it's up to you. The second one is set up a schedule. This can be really tricky, but try to be consistent. If you set up a schedule and you use a do list, so what do I have to do this week to meet my due dates, then that really works out well. Third is stay engaged. This can be, again, kind of tricky because if you're not really interested in the subject matter or you don't feel like you've bonded with your peers in the class, sometimes it's easy to check out. But keep in mind, participation is a part of your grade, so it's worth it to stay engaged if for no other reason than to earn the points. But honestly, when you're involved and engaged, you can learn more about the subject, and often those things that you learn, you can apply them to your life and you can use them in your professional and personal life. Number 4 is show your personality. Don't be afraid to crack a joke, share a video, just be yourself. Number 5, sign your posts and address your peers. It's just basic, okay? Just do it. Get in the habit of doing it. Number 6 is integrate information from reliable sources. If you want to be successful in life, going above and beyond often has unexpected benefits. So integrating information from reliable sources is what you're supposed to do for the course, but by doing that, you can learn more than you would if you didn't do it. So go for it. And last but not least, lighten up. This class is supposed to be relatively fun. I think I could have a better time of making jokes and being jazzy if we were face to face, but we just have 3 more weeks. Okay, just hang in there, have a little fun. Let's make it through the next 3 weeks together.